I actually had two tours of service. I was an enlisted member in 1972 and 73, and so I got out and returned to college, and I enjoyed my 2 years. So I decided, let's go back in, but let's go in as a commissioned officer. So in 76, I returned back to active duty, brand new second lieutenant, military police corps. I reached my level of promotion to major, then I retired. I was previously rated, and I pretty much kind of did that on my own. Then I had a series of surgeries, and I just figured they were just surgeries. But as it turns out, just talking with some fellow veterans of mine, that they may be connected to your previous, compensation issues. I just hemmed and hawed for a while, and then a friend of mine says, "Hey, have you done anything?" And I said, no. He says, well, look into it. There's several agencies out there that can help you. And that person said, and I'm almost positive they can probably assist you in getting your compensation increased and other disabilities, noted. So I don't know how I got the trajectory. I'm sure it has something to do with social media. So I said, okay, let me try it. What do I have to lose? More to gain than to lose. And so that's kind of how it went about. It was the fact that all I had to do was meet with a representative just to get a feel for what's going on, what they can do, and then, share your issues with them, in general. And then from there, they will explain to you how their program works. Start out with the 60, and now I'm at 100. I just figured I'd get maybe 10, 15, 20% more. I never thought about that I would receive a 100% rating. So I'm glad for that. I would say the really customer service and the timeliness of follow-up. If I got a document from the VA and I understood half of it, I would just download it, put it in my folder, and then contact them and say, what does this all mean? What is it I have to do? And probably within 24 hours, or 36 hours, I'd have a response back and I'd be talking with someone. And that was good. Honestly, too much money. But as I look at it, in my case, I think the fee structure based on the annual compensation, in the end, you have to give up something to get something. And at this point right now, I'm satisfied with the results. The process has worked well since I initially started this in November. And so you figure between November, December, January, you say 90 days, and my rating, the process worked for me, and I'm at 100% and of the rating. And my compensation has increased. Not to say that's going to happen to you, but if you don't go through the process and get their assistance, the way things are now, at this point you can't do it on your own. You got to have a professional resource to assist you.